So if you own existing property, should I sell or should I rent? And how do I know what I should do? This is what I tell my clients. Listen, my job is to sell homes and I want to sell that house for you. I'd love to sell that house for you. But the best thing for you in your future is to keep that house. So as a real estate advisor, I always tell people, listen, I'm here to help you sell your house, but ultimately if we can buy that next house and you can keep this house, then keep it and rent it out. It's ultimately going to build your family wealth over time. But that's going to depend on a few factors. If you have a property that's in, let's say you had to buy your first property, it's not in the greatest neighborhood, the rents are pretty low there, you don't own a lot of money on it, and you're gonna go buy a new house. Well, it might not be worth keeping that rental in that neighborhood, because if the rents are low, it's an introductory neighborhood, you might just end up owning all of the headaches that come along with, let's say, the stresses of that particular neighborhood, right? And if that house has gone up in value, well, there's oftentimes some real value in leveraging that money into a nicer neighborhood, right? So I bought my first condo or my first house in Santa Clarita in California, and the values went up great. My house doubled in price. I sold that house and I moved back into the city, right? These are the ways that I would say, if you need to get back into the city, then you sell that house and you leverage that money. But if you can afford it, the number one thing, if you can afford to keep your house, keep it. That's it. I never tell somebody to sell it. The rule is, can you afford to keep the house you have? No, I can't afford to keep it. Then get rid of it. Can you keep it? Yes. Then rent it. Always. No matter what.